The second sorrow of Mary is the flight into Egypt, when the Holy Family fled Bethlehem to protect the infant Jesus from being slain under the decree of King Herod. We learn from Matthew's Gospel that an angel of the Lord came to Joseph in a dream and told him that he must take Mary and Jesus away from the land to escape the wrath of Herod. They found refuge in Egypt, and after Herod had died, an angel directed Joseph to lead the family back to Israel and settle in the city of Nazareth. Even though Mary had given her fiat to give birth to the Son of God, her favor with God did not preclude her from experiencing hardship. Don't we tend to think that once we surrender our lives back to God, we will be rewarded with the numerous comforts and pleasures that we yearn for? It's almost as if we hand the keys of the car over to God and then expect the road He takes us on to be smooth and straight. Even though the Christian life is certainly marked by supernatural joy, this event in the life of Mary teaches us that God permits us to encounter challenges and difficulties as we seek to do His will. Imagine what that experience must have been like for Mary. She was a new mother given the responsibility of nursing and raising the Son of God Himself. Soon after giving birth, the family had to embark on an arduous journey that would take them hundreds of miles away to a foreign land. To add to the drama, the Holy Family did not flee from their home in order to seek a better life, but to escape murder under the hands of a brutal leader. What can be more challenging for a parent than the knowledge that their child's life is in danger? However, these circumstances did not discourage Mary, and she remained faithful to the initial yes she made to God at the Annunciation. This event is also a beautiful example of the courage and faithfulness of Mary's husband Joseph. When Mary and Jesus needed a capable and strong man to lead them both to safety, Joseph did not shy away from the task. Perhaps Joseph did experience doubts, fears, and uncertainties about such a radical endeavor, but as the Gospel tells us, he responded with faith and carried out the duty he was commissioned to complete. This event in Mary's life provides a powerful image of hope and trust for our own lives. It is unlikely that many of us will ever have to flee our own country in order to protect the lives of those we love. However, when we seek to follow the Lord, we can expect to experience events and circumstances that will lead us far outside of our comfort zones and that will invite us to trust the Lord in deeper ways. For us, it could be through a serious illness, a broken relationship in our family, or a feeling of separation from God. Mysteriously, since God is the true source of all goodness, when He brings us through such difficult times, He will ultimately lead us towards our greatest possible happiness and joy. To grow closer to Christ during this Lenten season, we can pray and reflect upon the Holy Family's flight into Egypt, and let us ask for the grace to trust in God's loving plans for each of our lives.